Ta-da! This will be the first video I've made of this. I'm just starting it, and yeah, it's finicky what I'm making. So I'm not going to be blasting through this really fast. It's going to take me a little bit of time. And plus, I've got other stuff going on the go right now, so I'm just kind of picking away at it I can, or when I can. Basically, I'm making some custom-made actuators. This isn't the right motor. It's just the style to fit it. So I've just been soldering up and bending and cutting some brass, and basically make this thing for this like 90-degree N20 to sit in, and then I'll drill some holes right through here for it to sort of pivot off of. It'll probably sit like that, but or I don't remember how it sits, something like that. That's how it sits. It's sitting there like that. It's gonna hide in there like that, and then I've got these pieces here. So I made this. I drilled a hole through that. This is a KNS tubing. I filed it down just ever so slightly to get this rod to fit into there. This is all soldered up, and so that will go into there. Those two pieces will go into there, and that will go into the one end. I've sanded inside of this. And so this way I can make custom length actuators to whatever size I need. So basically this sits kind of like this, and then that little piece there, the collar, that actually kind of does stick out a little bit further, but it's okay. So yeah, basically that's going to kind of sit in there like so, and then there'll be the spindle, like the Acme thread, which is in here. One of these boxes I have a bunch of threads, threaded rod. It's like a T8 8mm 2mm pitch. It's been a while. I have to look at the old packaging again because I can't quite remember what those things were called, but they're basically like the 3D printed rods, like an Acme thread. So they're nice and smooth moving. So the reason why I have to go so big is, in my experience, I've learned that small pitch threads just go so slow, and they just don't also have the power to overcome the dirt when you're plunging it into the dirt. So this way, these will be just a little bit oversized, but it'll work and function, and it'll be a way I can make my own actuators for probably pennies on the dollar. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. They're by no means perfect, and this took me quite a bit of time to actually get situated correctly. It's a bit of a slow process. I don't really have a jig per se. I just kind of make each of them at a time altogether. What I should do if I was smart is cut one of these and just kind of have it as a template, but I'm not smart. So there we go. Anyways, so yeah, it's the Volvo mini excavator, and I'm going to start off by doing this one. And then I don't think I can fit really any linear servos unless I go to the China ones, which I'm just not going to do. Because this literally is like probably the cheapest way you can make a functioning actuator. I swear, I'm convinced. I don't know what the ones on China cost, but if they're $15, this is cheaper. So I don't know what it actually works out to be per one, but you basically buy a thing of brass and some tubing and stuff like that, and you can make a lot of them for what you get for material. So yeah, and I'm just making a list of stuff that I need to as I go, because it's been a little while since I've been in here. And anyways, I just want to make a video because I haven't really done anything with this. Yeah, it's been sitting upstairs, but I think it's a super cool model, and I'm looking forward to trying to make a fully functioning one. Now, having said that, when I talked about the thread pitches and stuff, I will be using a smaller one for here and for the gray blade, just because it just doesn't need to be super duper fast. I don't care if it's a bit slower. And it's a space saver as well for the here and here. But these ones here, these will all be like 12 volt. I'm not sure about the RPM size. On my 308, I've got 12 volt 200. That's actually an actuator there. That's a 200 RPM, and that's a 400 RPM I got in my 308, and that was pretty good. But this is a smaller machine, so maybe I won't need to go as fast because it'll be quick enough because it's a smaller size and have as much travel to do. We'll see. I don't know. Every model I've ever done has just been a try it out. Oh, that didn't work. Try something else. Hopefully I'll kind of honed a few things in by now. But yeah, sometimes you just have to kind of go for it and see what happens. Anyways, there's my Volvo ECR40 mini excavator. I got to do a bunch of trimming to it because it's got all these little click points and stuff. I got to get all that out of there. And yeah, a whole bunch of stuff I got to do. So we'll see how this one goes, but I'm looking forward to doing it. Yeah, hopefully have one of these done in the next little while. Okay, thanks for checking it out. Ciao.